Welcome to the demo video for the October Consistency Challenge. In this video, I will be going through the moves in the workout, the 3-move warm-up, and the 4-move workout circuit. If you just want to go through the workout, be sure to check out the other video. Also, make sure you download the PDF guide to track your progress through this challenge. Let's finish the year strong.
The first move in our warm-up is a Superman with a lat pull. So we're going to lie face down on the floor with our arms extended overhead. Keep your neck neutral with your gaze down towards the floor. Tighten both your abs and your glutes before you start to lift to protect your lower back. We're going to slowly raise both our arms and our legs off the ground at the same time. Your chest and thighs should lift, but keep your pelvis on the floor. At the top of the movement, bend your elbows and draw them down towards your sides, as if you're pulling an imaginary bar down from overhead towards your chest. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you pull. The second move in our warm-up is a bear hold with toe and shoulder taps. So starting on all fours with wrists underneath shoulders, tuck your toes under and engage your core to hover your knees 1 to 2 inches off the ground. Actively push into the floor with your hands and toes to create full body tension. Once you feel stable here, tap your toes out to the sides and then tap your hand up to opposing shoulder. Maintain a flat back and keep your shoulders pulled down and away from your ears. Grab your dumbbells for the final move of our warm-up. We're going to be doing a standing march with a bicep dumbbell hold. So standing tall with feet hip-width apart, you're going to bend your elbows to 90 degrees with your palms facing up. As you're maintaining this constant tension in your biceps, you'll be marching in place by lifting one knee to hip level, alternating legs. Move slowly and with control and avoid swaying side to side. We are on to our 4-move exercise circuit, with the first exercise being a lateral step-out lunge and overhead press. Starting with feet hip-width apart and a dumbbell in one hand, you're going to step out wide and bend your knees, sending your hips back as if you're sitting into a chair. Keep your feet flat on the ground with both toes pointed forwards. To return to standing, push through the heel of your foot, engaging your glutes and inner thighs as you stand back up. When you stand back up, bring your toe to a hover, and then we're going to press the dumbbell overhead as we bring our knee to hip height. Complete all 10 to 12 reps before moving on to the other side. Grab your other dumbbell for our next move, which is a sumo squat with a bicep curl. So standing with feet wider than shoulder width apart and your toes facing outwards. Keep your core engaged and your chest lifted as you lower into a deep sumo squat by bending your knees and pushing your hips back. As you lower down, we are simultaneously performing a bicep curl by bending our elbows, curling the dumbbells towards our shoulders. Keep your elbows nice and close to your body. Throughout the movement, keep your core tight, chest lifted, and shoulders back. Avoid leaning forwards or letting your knees cave too far inwards. Our third move is a B stance Romanian deadlift with alternating upright row and forward raise. So standing with one foot slightly staggered behind the other, you want most of the weight to be through your front foot. We're holding a dumbbell in each hand with our palms facing our body. Maintain a slight bend in your front knee as you push your hips back and lower the weights towards mid-shin. Keep your back flat and your chest lifted, feeling a stretch in your hamstring. On our first rep, we are doing an upright row, so you're pulling the dumbbells up along your body, leading with your elbows until they reach about chest height. And our even reps, will be doing a forward raise, keeping arms straight and raising to about shoulder height. Our last move is an overhead lat pull to a glute bridge. So with just one of your dumbbells, your feet are going to be on the floor and you're going to hold the one dumbbell with both hands with palms facing inwards. You're going to raise that directly over your chest. You're then going to lower that dumbbell over your head until just before it hits the floor or when you feel a nice stretch in your lats. You're then going to bring that dumbbell back to your starting position at your chest as you press through your heels and lift your hips off the ground into a glute bridge. We are squeezing our glutes, but we don't want to overarch our back, so ensure at the top of your glute bridge, your knees, hips, and shoulders are forming a straight line. Throughout the movement, keep your core tight to stabilize your lower back, especially as you are raising and lowering your hips. We'll be completing this circuit 3 times through, with 30 seconds of rest after each circuit. That concludes the demo video. Now go check out the workout.